Here is my story, part 2. Come along with me on my journey.
I stood at the rim of the canyon, staring into the vastness below. For a brief moment, doubt crept in. Is this really what I want to do? The trail disappeared into shadow. The silence pressed in. And I realized, once I step forward, there's no turning back. Into the depths. The rim was behind us. What lies ahead is breathtaking. An unknown. The trail descended, and with every step, the world begins to change. The deeper you go, the more the canyon reveals.
Wide awake, the time is 4:30 a.m. Staring into the darkness, the weight of a decision pressing down on me. Do we go back to sleep, or is this really happening?
The world outside is still silent, waiting. The air is crisp, holding a kind of cold that sinks deep into your bones. The canyon looms beyond the darkness, an unseen force demanding everything from those who dare to step inside. I know how hard this is going to be. The canyon demands everything. I was prepared to face this alone. It strips you down to nothing, and then asks for more. That was the deal. If something went wrong, at least there would be someone on the outside. Someone who could send for help. But plans change. She's coming now. I wasn't going to change her mind. At first, I wasn't sure how I felt. Was this a mistake? Was I leading her into something she wasn't prepared for? But now I know I wouldn't have it any other way.
This journey is no longer mine alone. We'll face it together. If one of us stumbles, the other will be there. We will lean on each other. When not if the canyon tests us.
So, here we are, at the start of the trail at 6:05 a.m., standing at the edge of something that will test us in ways we can't yet imagine. The only way forward is down. Facing the unknown. Looking into the canyon, the challenge ahead felt daunting. I'm not 25 anymore. I'm not in the shape I once was, and this wasn't just another hike. But more than my own doubts, I was afraid for her. She was coming with me. She has a muscle disease. This would test her in ways I couldn't fully understand. Would her strength hold? Would we make it out together? There was no turning back now. The canyon stretched before us, the path disappearing into its depths. One step at a time. Baby steps. That's the only way forward.
What was I?
She has no idea what she's up against. 20 miles, 1 mile straight down. Then back out, all in the same day. This is one of the hardest hikes for anyone. Even for someone in peak shape, this would be brutal. here we were. She doesn't know what's coming. And honestly, I wasn't sure I did either. What was I thinking? There was a reason I had never done this hike, not even when I was at my strongest. I had always found an excuse, a way to avoid it. But here we were, standing at the edge, about to take the first step. There was no turning back now. Well, here we are. Heading in the thought lingered in my mind, we can always turn around. Maybe after a mile or two, if it feels like too much, we stop. No shame in that. We started the hike with headlamps strapped to our heads, our beams cutting through the darkness. The sun wouldn't be up for a few hours. The temperature sat at 35 degrees, another challenge to deal with. Especially for my wife, who was always cold. But then, something unexpected. The trail was smooth. The first mile felt easy, manageable, even encouraging. Maybe, just maybe, this wouldn't be as bad as I had feared. 1 mile down. Only 19 more to go. Alone in the canyon. Alone in the silence, we were completely alone as we started out for the first hour. Maybe two. Not a single person in sight. Just us, the canyon, and the trail stretching ahead. Great if something happened. There wasn't another soul around to help. Guess no one else was stupid enough to attempt this hike at this time of year. But then, reality hit. The trail changed. Gone were the smooth paths from earlier, deep ruts, uneven footing, every step a challenge. The ground had been torn up by mule trains, their heavy hooves carving trenches into the dirt from their daily climbs in and out of the canyon. Walking became a struggle. And then, I twisted my ankle. Just slightly, but enough to send a wave of panic through me. Fear? That was an afterthought now. It didn't matter what I was feeling. What about her? I couldn't even imagine what my wife was thinking, what she was going through in this moment. But there was no time to dwell on it. We had to keep moving.
No turning back. No turning back. No turning back.
To say this was crazy is an understatement. The thought wasn't even an option anymore. People have died doing this hike, and yet here we were, committed, in the middle of it, with miles still ahead. And the worst part, it wasn't just me I had to worry about. I had my wife with me. I had to make sure she would be okay. I had to get her out safely. But what if I failed? What if my body gave out? What if I broke down? Not just physically, but emotionally. No. Stop, I shoved those thoughts aside. We could always turn around, right? That idea had been in the back of my mind since we started. Then, as if the canyon itself was listening, I saw the sign. Going in is optional, but coming out is mandatory. No turning back now. A crossroads in the canyon. So much was racing through my mind, I wanted to ask her what she was thinking. But I didn't dare let my own doubts creep in. Instead, I simply asked, "How are you doing?" "I'm okay," she said. Actually, she was more than okay. She was excited. She was loving it. Loving it. Here I was, battling doubt, weighing every risk, feeling the weight of responsibility. And she was soaking in the experience, amazed, in awe, fully present. I had never been this deep into the canyon before. The sun was rising, the colors shifting, the rock walls glowing in colors I'd never seen from above. It was a different world down here, alive, ever-changing. We had come so far, 4.8 miles down, Skeleton Point. The sign was in front of us, bold, unwavering, and anything but encouraging. Going on was risky. The reality of what lay ahead settled in. We needed to make a decision. Were we going to turn back? Or were we going all the way?
Those who know the change.
At first I saw them from a distance, just a faint movement on the trail. Then suddenly they were there. Cowboys and mules, steady and sure, passing through like they've done it 100 times before, maybe more. And just as quickly as they appeared, they were gone. The ones who know the trail. We were heading in the same direction, but for very different reasons. They've done this trail countless times. It's their work, their rhythm, their life. They didn't stop to look around, they weren't in awe like the rest of us. They didn't stop to take it in, because they are part of it. We, on the other hand, we're already feeling the weight. Every step a question, every corner a test. But the ones who know the trail, they move like the canyon belonged to them. And maybe it does.
Steps of purpose.
At first, watching the mules, I thought, that must be a hard life, doing the same thing every single day. But the more I watched, the more I understood. We all go through seasons where life feels repetitive. We question the path we feel led, but uncertain. We wonder if we're making a difference, and then I notice something remarkable. Each mule stepped with such precision, the front hoof placed carefully, and the back hoof followed right into the print it left behind. Steady, trusting, purposeful. They weren't just walking, they were carrying life. Bringing supplies to Phantom Ranch, carrying travelers from across the world.
Some see a canyoners for the very first time.
Some seeing the canyon for the very first time.
Some seeking peace, meaning, or adventure.
This wasn't just work.
It was sacred.
And in that moment, I saw it. They weren't just hauling loads. They were helping people touch wonder.
Sweats of red BSSS.
The place we didn't think we'd reach. We made it to the river. It was breathtaking in more ways than one. The water shimmered like it was alive, colors of the canyon lit up with the afternoon sun. Yes, you heard that right. We were way behind, and my wife, she was in her element, snapping photo after photo, capturing a moment that words could never fully hold. It has been a long, tough trek, but we were there. We had made it. And as I stood near the water, I took it all in, not sure if I'll ever be back. How do you see something this beautiful, something so powerful, so sacred, and try to explain it to someone who's never stood there? How do you capture that feeling, knowing we may never come back again?
We weren't done yet.
But the journey wasn't over. Phantom Ranch was still ahead. Just 1 mile from the river, but it felt like another canyon altogether. Funny thing is, when we finally made it to the ranch, I had to go up 3 stairs. And I'm telling you, those 3 steps were a chore, harder than they had any right to be. I walked up to the little window and asked the woman working there, "Do you have any 100-year anniversary items for sale?" Her answer, "I'm new here, I don't know." Then a pause. "Oh, you can get that stuff online." Online? I'm standing at the bottom of the Grand Canyon and I'm being told to shop online. That's when it hit me. How do you even get a job down here? Do you hike in for an interview? Does HR send a mule with paperwork? It's strange what runs through your mind when you're completely spent. But she had something, a magnet. And for me, that's all I needed.
It's my favorite kind of souvenir, a small reminder of a big journey, a memory that sticks, just like that magnet on our fridge, marking a place we'll never forget. We sat for a moment, and then it was time.
Back to the river. And up we go. The climb begins. We're off 11 miles to go. It gets dark at 5:30, and I'll be honest, the reality started setting in hard, but I dare not let her know. So up we go. 1 foot in front of the other. The trail turns steep fast and silence set in. Not the peaceful kind. The kind that happens when you're too tired to talk. Each step took effort. My legs were sore, my back hurt, my ankle still wasn't right. But somehow, we kept moving. She didn't complain. Not once. She was locked in, focused, steady, amazing. A song for strength. As I took the lead again, I started to notice she was slowing down, her pace changed. She wasn't saying much, but still, not one complaint. Not once. She was amazing, strong in ways words can't explain, but I could see it. The climb was wearing on her. And then something from my football days came back to me. I remembered when I was tired, when my confidence dropped, I'd sing. There's something about it. When you sing, your mind shifts. You stop thinking about how hard it is. You
stop hearing the doubts in your head. You may have to sing louder and louder. So there we were, somewhere on the brighted angel trail, singing Kumbaya, my Lord, at full volume. And it worked. We got our second wind. The climb didn't change, but something in us did. Look how far we've come! I turned to her and said, "Hun, look where we're at." We stopped, looked down, way down, and then we looked up. Even though we were only about halfway, or at least we thought we were that much closer to the top. I thought to myself, look how far we've come. We're not at the top yet, but thank God we're not at the river anymore. Sometimes you must stop, look around, and realize you've come farther than you think. The climb begins. The climb begins.
Which way now? Coming up on a fork in the trail, left or right. One way led back towards South Kaiba. I thought the other, was Bright Angel. I was tired, confused, and I made the wrong call. We went right, it felt easy at first. Flat, smooth, I even enjoyed it. But something felt off and then it hit me. We were heading back to the river. We had to turn around. I added 1.5 miles to the hardest part of our hike. This was the hardest week to write about, because it was the hardest to live, not just physically. Emotionally, I felt like I let her down. She never said a word, she didn't have to. And she never complained, not once, but I felt it. We were tired before. Now we were exhausted, and we still had the real climb ahead of us. We made it back to the fork in the trail, filled up with water, and sat for 20 minutes. It was pitch black, no moon, no stars, just the canyon swallowing the light, and still not a word of complaint from her. Here we go. We walked 30 feet at a time and stopped 30 feet. Break 30 feet. Break, wow. This is not good. I started looking for a place to nap or sleep. But the higher we went, the colder it got. No jacket for me. It was 65 at the bottom, 35 at the top. A phone call and a sign. We got a mile marker 3.5, and I was gonna call 9-1, but I decided to call it 1.5.
When will it end? Every step felt like its own lifetime. And here's something I haven't mentioned. My wife has a muscle disease. This was amazing for anyone to do in one day, but what she had to overcome is beyond amazing. And me? Well, I either have a brain disease or I'm just not smart enough to realize this was a terrible idea. Maybe both, but then I saw it. A building. A light. The top. We were 30 feet away. I was ready to cry, shout, collapse, or maybe all three. And that's when she turned to me and said, "Let's take a break." I froze. I could literally see the rim. My first instinct? Come on, we're right there. But then I looked at her, and I got it. So I smiled and said, okay, we'll take a break. Because if I'm gonna die, I'd rather it be 4 miles ago, not in the last 30 feet. And then we stood up, took that final step, and crossed the finish line. In a blink of an eye, it was over. Was it a dream? It still feels impossible. And yet here we are. I sit back now, gazing into the canyon from my chair, and all I can think is, what were we thinking? This journey, once just a wild idea, became a living testimony. Once in a lifetime, the 100th anniversary of Phantom Ranch. And we were there. We did that. Anything is possible, even with baby steps. "30 feet from the top, she turned to me and said, let's take a break. I wanted to laugh, maybe cry. We were right there. But we paused, and I'm glad we did. Because in that quiet breath, I felt the full weight of what we had just done. We had started at 6:05 a.m. We stepped out at 12:05 a.m. 18 hours, 20 miles, we began in darkness beneath a blanket of stars and ended beneath those same stars. Forever changed. The canyon tests you. It humbles you. And if you're willing, it speaks to you. We looked up, and there they were again. The stars, just as brilliant and holy as when we first stepped in. And somehow, against the odds, we made it.
We are so small, and yet we matter so deeply.
I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anyone else. She was beside me through every mile, every moment. And I am so deeply, profoundly grateful. The hike may be over, but the journey, it continues.
Come on in and join me for a cup of coffee.
Howdy, friends. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Hey, you made it!
We wouldn't miss it.
Glad to be here, folks.
Yay, friends!
Thank you for listening to my story.
Subscribe!
Ring the bell! Come and join the family.